Well, hi. It's a Sunday afternoon here, and I just thought I would take a minute to share some of the things that I've used for years to help with the whole cold and flu season. Two actual areas that I focus on, and then the third one I'm going to focus on a little more separately in another video. But the two main areas that I think most people sort of lean to naturally are what you do or have on hand when you're not feeling well, or if it's that time of year and you just want to make sure you're prepared. So for me, as a natural health practitioner and herbalist, I've relied on herbs for years. I'm not saying I would never use medication. I'm sure there's times I have. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is what I use on a regular basis if needed, or have on hand if needed for myself and my family, if one of us, or if I feel like I'm coming down with something. So for me, that would mean, now I have my own line of formulas, but you can find all kinds of things in health food stores in your area, so don't let that limit you in any way. Um, I have an immune boost formula, I have a plague formula, I have a throat spray that I've used. Of course, I've used them for years. As I've said, I have them in liquid and in capsule because they're just easier to transport depending on what you're doing. But I know how much to take, which is usually a lot. I mean, I take a lot of each thing just because I know that I can, and because I like quick results. I don't like to wait around to feel better. I want to feel better yesterday, which is the story of my life. So my impatience factor will boost up my intake factor. So I keep that in mind when you're dealing with stuff like that, or ask me or ask someone knowledgeable about how much of something you can take and feel safe about that. So I have immune herbs that I take. If I'm around people that are sick, I'll take them in a lower dose. But if I feel like I'm coming down with something, I certainly will take them in high doses for a period of time. I also have teas that I like and keep on hand. Peppermint and ginger teas are good for fevers, colds, flus, obviously stomach ailments, if it's that kind of flu. There's like a sore throat one you can get at the health food store or in the grocery store now. I like that one. Actually, it tastes good with some slippery elm and other herbs that are good. I also like essential oils. Darn it, I thought I had it here, but I don't. I usually keep some, like in different parts of my house, I keep little essential oil bottles around. I particularly like eucalyptus. I was a Vicks Vapor Rub freak when I was a kid. I used to wipe it under my nose for no reason, just because I liked the smell, whether I was sick or not. But that was something I loved and I still do. So I have essential oils in my house. Something really basic. I go to the dollar store and get like a really little plastic spray bottle. Fill it 3/4 with water and add maybe 5 drops of each oil, like eucalyptus and lemon are what I'm using right now. I spritz my house, I spritz my bedroom, bathroom, car. I definitely use it at work. I have one on my desk, so I have more than one. That just helps disinfect the air better than Lysol. It smells better, it's uplifting for your mood, and it's also good for your sinuses. So those are some on-hand things that I keep in my cupboard all the time. I also have some raw honey I get from either the farmer's market or at the store, just because it's soothing to me if I'm making something up to drink. I like to have honey. The other things that I like, okay, so those are the things I use to keep my immune system boosted physically, which to make me feel comfortable, right? So you want to be able to function and be comfortable and feel better with your symptoms. The other aspect of comfort for me, though, is to have those things around you that are comfortable, because they also give you some relief in that comfort factor. Kind of like having mom or grandma taking care of you, you can do that yourself with some of the things that you have on hand. So I always keep a few boxes of the really soft Kleenex tissue around. I have a heating pad, not necessarily because I have aches and pains, although sometimes you might, just because it feels good. I like to be warm. It's usually wintertime when this is going on, and actually today it's 17 degrees, so a heating pad can feel nice whether you're sitting or laying down. I also keep candles. I love candles. I love ones that smell good, that feel good to me, so I'll light candles. And the last few things on my list would be a really good book or a couple good books and some good movies. Movies that just feel good. They could be whatever makes you feel good. It doesn't, for me, it's humor, and the feel-goody kind of movies. Not necessarily romance, but whatever. They're just feel good. They make me laugh. They make me feel good. They're not depressing. They're not usually violent. They're not scary usually, but you just have a few of those favorites that you like all the time and can watch anytime. So those are some things to do and have on hand to make the cold and flu season just whiz on by without it feeling like it's a terrible drama that you have to deal with every winter. Don't make it that. You can change that. Actually, that'll be my next video, so if you stay tuned, you'll be able to watch what I have coming up in the next video to also help speed up your healing process and to keep you healthy all year long. Thanks for watching.